One thing about integrating the multiple intelligences into our instruction is we not only try to teach through that way, but we also help educate what are the multiple intelligences, and that's exposing students to a variety of ways of learning so that they can start to identify what are their strengths, what are some of those MI pieces that really they identify with, but still exposing them to all the multiple intelligences so that they have a better appreciation for all those and can maybe recognize them. That provides students a way to be very productive when they maybe come across a struggle or a problem that they don't just hit a stopping point. They can address it through another way or maybe ask for something to be explained in another way. Our teachers also work very hard with our arts team to do some co-teaching or collaboration around some of those more challenging topics that we have identified in our curriculum so that we can present that through our integrated teaching. Students are able to demonstrate their knowledge through potentially an art piece or performance instead of maybe having to do a written assignment. Just really providing students that way to be creative and express their understanding through those different models.
I'm really smart in art because then, we do writing at school. Like when I'm writing the words, I always match that with my illustration.
There's nature smart, math smart, writing smart, music smart, and I really like to go outside and do stuff in nature, so I'm kind of nature smart.
So the different kind of smarts we have is there's body smart, like where we're like in dance where we like control our body, and then there's like people smart where we're smart with we're good communicators with people, and then there's also like music and math smart. Music smart is where you know a bunch of the music notes, and math smart is like where you're like really, really good at math.
I'm like a little bit of all of them, but I would mostly be music smart.
It's not an art and craft school. You know, there's purpose behind the things we do. It isn't all arts all day long. We still have to go according to the district's curriculum, but we do try to implement as much as we possibly can into our school day to let them have that opportunity to show what they know and excel in ways they're able to, and not just pencil paper. You know, whether it's drama, whether it's creating the tableaus, whether it's retelling a story in their own way.
When students are aware of where their strengths and where their weaknesses lie, they move forward knowing maybe how to study better, or knowing where their strength is, where they can be successful. Also, when you know your weakness, you know what you need to work on. So them knowing that a weakness isn't a bad thing, it's just something we need to work on. And I just think that really makes all students aware of what they need moving forward and going out into the world, going out into middle school from here. And I think the multiple intelligences and teaching through that lens really helps students be self-aware.
The mindset of multiple intelligences helps you recognize not only where your strengths are, but where you can have room to grow, and that everybody is a different learner, a different person. And so when you find your strengths, you find the confidence that you need to be really successful. And you also find the motivation and the drive to not be discouraged by your areas where you can continue to grow, but really you feel motivated and strive to use your strengths and your best self in all that you do.
So we have a lot of students who come here by choice, and their parents are driving them from very different parts of town. And then we have students who just end up here because of where they live. But I think it works really well for every child that comes through our doors. We've had students that are just here by chance because of where they live that star in our musical. Learning through the arts and learning through A+ is for everybody. We really try to find what's going to work for everybody. We take that core instruction and we teach it in a bunch of different ways, and you're going to connect with something.